This episode of Tools in Action is brought to you by the Ego 56-volt Power Plus system, available at the Home Depot. For more, visit egopowerplus.com.
All right, you guys, I'm out here at Stihl. Biggest problem with backpack blowers is they stall, they run out of gas, or some of you got to talk to someone, you shut it off, then they're gone. You have to take it off your back, put it on the ground, start it. So electric blowers, actually, you don't have to do that. So that's kind of solved that problem. But sometimes you need the gas.
Yeah.
You need that extended runtime. You need that power. So basically, we're at the Stihl booth, and Roger just told us about something amazing, and I'm going to let him tell you about it.
You know, you're so right. What you just identified is something that we heard from the landscapers. You know, it's like I tell people, we're always about there has to be a better way, right?
Right.
And so you're talking to landscapers, and you're right, man. The guys are walking around with it on one strap because they know they got to sling it off. A customer comes up to you and wants to talk to you. You got to shut it off. Or they don't want to shut it off, and so they're idling this thing between jobs, burning up gas. And what's gas? It's money.
Yep.
Right? Or they're doing the incredible reach around.
Yeah,
you know,
I tried that. It didn't work for me.
And they're either it doesn't
Yeah.
start or it's wearing the housing down. So there's got to be a better way, right?
Right.
We came up with that. So the new BR450 CEF actually has Electro start technology.
That's
Push of a
awesome.
button, and the puppy fires up.
That's awesome. And you guys, it's not your normal, because we've been doing a lot of lawnmowers lately, they have the electric start, but the biggest scenario with those is you have to take the battery off and go put it on a charger.
Exactly.
This,
So
it's got an alternator.
What's the challenge, and how do we solve that challenge? So what we did is the battery is basically integrated into the unit itself. Doesn't add a lot of weight, and as the unit's running, it's actually recharging the battery.
That's awesome.
So I mean, it can sit there for a while. That's fine. You know, if for some reason you had that sucker sitting there for a long time and that battery drained, you still have the pull start,
right.
and as soon as it starts, it's recharging the battery. So the next time you shut it off, you're ready to go.
And Stihl's a pretty good brand. I mean, obviously we've talked about it, but they're like one start, one pull. Or one
I mean,
pull,
that's
one
what we're
start.
trying.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, obviously, hey, look, it all depends.
Weather,
I got to tell you
stuff
what,
like
man,
that.
fuel quality is the biggest challenge
Oh,
out
yeah.
there. I mean, that's one of the things we try to tell people. If you're running a 2-cycle engine, only mix up enough fuel for what you need right then. Because, I mean, as soon as 3 days passes, your fuel quality is already degrading, and if it's got ethanol in there, you're setting yourself
It's amazing, isn't it? Just how bad
really
fuel
is.
quality is.
I mean, we talk to a lot of pros, and so our recommendation is mix up only enough that you need. If you are going to mix up a larger batch, then, you know, by all means buy non-ethanol fuel.
Right.
Or if you're going to be using your equipment infrequently, then buy a pre-mixed fuel like our Moto Mix.
Right.
You know, it's high octane, 93 octane. It's already got all of the fuel mix in it, non-ethanol.
So you
It's
don't
got
have to have any
stabilizers in it.
Yeah.
You're done.
So that's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of fire departments use that because, you know, they're only going to start their equipment every now
Right,
and then.
true. Yeah, and actually Eric's a fireman. Is that true, Eric?
Yeah, so we have an arm.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
there you go.
what
I mean, you know, the fire guys or whatever. But of course, again, you know, going back to starting technology, so hard starts, well, then you don't have to be hauling it. Now with the push of a button, you're ready to go. The other nice feature on this too is, you know, again, there's no one size fits all, right? The guys running the blowers are different heights.
Exactly.
Right? So if you have one with a really long tube, what happens? The guy's dragging the tube and it wears it away, right? And all of a sudden your blowing is gone, right? So what we did is we actually invented an adjustable tube.
Oh, no
So
way.
with a collar here, you can lengthen, you can shorten, whatever, to the height of your operator.
Yeah, and that's awesome too for getting in behind things like bushes and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah, you know
don't
how
need
it is.
that.
It's
Yeah.
awkward, or you know,
Yeah.
you can't quite get there. So now you just spin that collar real quick. You shorten up the unit. You can get there behind it. If you got a taller user, he can extend it. It's exactly what you need.
Yeah. Cool stuff. All right, do we want to start this thing?
We got to start that.
We
got to put
gotta
it
start this thing.
So, all right.
So let's see.
All
So
right.
is there a key like a car? No.
Yeah, it's fobless
Yeah,
entry.
right?
You know, so.
Okay.
All right, so you get there, right there, right? All right, you bring that tube around.
Okay.
All right, so what you're gonna do is, here we get you turned around. So we get there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull the button down and then in. There
Wow,
it is.
I hear it
and then
going.
let it go.
Do you guys hear that? I don't know if they can hear that, Eric.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, put your mic up to it.
Where's my? All right.
That is a really cool start, man.
Well,
And
there you go.
This thing's really nice, you know. I like
Well,
it.
and, you know, again, we want to try to improve the comfort of it.
And even
you know.
this is adjustable.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
wow.
go. Because again, you know, the ergonomics of the user, if that guy's going to be using that 8 hours
All
a day,
day.
right?
Yeah.
6 days a week or whatever, the more comfortable it is, the more productive he's going to be, the more happier the worker's going to be.
Right.
So we want those employees to be really comfortable, confident, and again, it's all about ease of use. Get the job done because time is money.
Cool. Good stuff. All right, Roger. Thanks,
Hey, man. Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna
Glad to
take
have
this.
you.
I'll bring it back in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, it's a sample. It's for you.
Oh, thanks. Tools in action.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.